just sitting here waiting for Alan. Oh, nice of you to show up.
Okay.
How nice of you to join for the after party.
I see what
sitting
sort of
here waiting.
shtick we've got here. Alan's late to the party because Alan was doing some work.
Yeah.
And Alan brought us donuts today.
Probably more related to the donuts.
You know
than
what
the
I almost
actual
did?
work.
I almost got a big muffin. We have big muffins in the marketplace over there now. Have you seen them?
No.
No, chocolate, and they have those nice little sugar, big sugar specks on the top of them.
The sugar crystals.
But you know why I didn't get it? Because I thought it would be too crumbly, and I didn't want to mess up your workspace.
Wow.
So
you went with the donuts instead.
Yes, I did.
The donuts that have become a mainstay here at the after party. Welcome everybody to what we call the after party. It is the show that Alan and I host following when one of our Weatherboys stories airs. We take you behind the scenes of what happened in the story and show you some bonus clips. Mm-hmm. We're excited for this one because there's a lot of extra clips.
Yeah?
Well, there's a lot of.
Oh,
well,
yeah,
thanks to you.
We did go several times.
You big jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a shoot that required multiple.
A lot of effort.
Yeah, and go backs. What do you call it?
Yeah, go backs.
Go-backs.
That's the word. People use that word all the time.
A lot of go.
Yeah, it's a really intelligent phrase that a lot of people use often. Go backs.
There's a lot of go backs because Alan had a little twist at the end of the story where I was kept in the dark and he got me good.
Yeah.
So good for you. All right. So if you haven't seen the story, this was where we went to Planet Rock out in Madison Heights and met up with Zach Hammer. By the way, what a name.
What a great name.
Right?
His parents knew what they were doing.
Yeah, like if you're going to have a family of athletes that are going to go to the Olympics or like other world events, you got a last name Hammer?
Hammer. And first name Zach with a Q. Z-A-Q.
It's so cool.
It's great.
I mean, what a family. We're going to get more into the family, some bonus clips about mom and dad. They say some interesting things about their entire family. But before we get into any of that, if you haven't seen the story, allow me to introduce you to the Weatherboys' take on speed rock climbing.
Yeah, come on, come on.
That's good, actually, Derek.
Let's go, come on. Go for it, jump.
All right. If you think it's so easy,
I know.
And what is the do it to which he refers? That's our speed climbing friend Zach, part human, part lizard. For now, back to the quarreling lovers.
I want you to know I laughed because I love you. That side move that you had, you looked really cool.
I almost did it.
I'm being serious. Look at me. I'm done with the laughter. I'm here to support you.
Okay.
And
It's hard because your words are saying it, your eyes are not saying it.
But the side thing you did, you honestly, when you see it on the video, you're gonna like it.
I don't know if he liked it, but he's right. My eyes were filled with glee as I watched him dangle like a dead fish.
It's a sprint because you're going.
Yeah, it's 100% power.
Never seen a wall that's big enough to stand in my way.
Gravity does not apply to this individual, and though he makes it look easy, it is not. A lifetime of work has brought him to this point.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I do have
I
some
technically joined the team when I was 5. I was probably 12 when it started to get serious.
Oh, it didn't take him long to make his mark.
In 2021, I had my first ever adult competition.
How old were you?
I was 15, but then it ended up going super well. In that first year, I then qualified to compete in World Cup events all over the world.
He's found success, but his aim is higher.
I have 2 competitions this spring, the Olympic qualifying series that I just qualified for. And if I place in the top 5 at those events, then I will qualify for the
Are you gonna do it? What are you thinking?
I think so. I think I can do it.
So when we see him in the 2024 games,
So he's
you can
not-
say I knew him win. Oh,
not
okay,
being
this is
Paris
wild.
yet.
He comes from a
So,
family
like,
of
if people-
5.
like, if people,
They are not
I'm
normal.
trying to say, like, I'm trying to clarify.
4 of
So,
the
like,
people in our
if-
family have been in World Cups, including this
I'm not trying
woman
to be mean. I'm just trying to
in
clarify,
Russia
like,
and
people
Arco,
aren't,
all
like,
together,
planning to, like, turn on the Olympics.
about 7, 8
You might
years
be
ago.
there.
Yeah.
You might not.
That's mom and the 3 kids who were all World Cup climbers. 2 brothers competing.
He's on Team
all that
USA.
He's on Team USA.
testosterone and chest hair. I mean, a sibling rivalry. Come on, that could get intense. Mom says not so fast.
Mostly support, but what I think is wonderful because
You're about
climbing
to
is a
see
co-ed sport, and so most
somebody
of the
with
competitions,
larger
the kids are all
muscles
able to
than
go together
3,
and participate together as a
2,
family, but not directly competing
1.
against each other. But they would definitely be comparing
Half a
notes
second.
on number of
There it
medals,
is.
number of
The bigger
finishes.
muscles than Alan. I
And
like
a lot of
it.
those notes came from Becca, the head climbing coach at Planet Rock in Madison Heights.
I mean, you have to be really resilient. You know, I mean, even for Zach, like this has not just been like a linear trajectory. There's been a lot of ups and downs, and he's had to learn how to deal with the hardships and bounce back from that. And I think you gain a lot of just toughness.
Toughness. You know, that's how a lot of people describe me and Derek. I've heard it many times. Those weather boys, they're tough. We're talking about speed climbing, which falls under the more general umbrella of rock climbing. It is what you've seen so far.
Objectively.
Get to the top quick. Speed walls are standardized. 50 feet tall. They're all the same in all the places so you can compare times. We're at Planet Rock in Madison Heights, one of the OG rock climbing gyms.
This is the first year it's in the Olympics, and Zach's best is 5.2 seconds, but he'll go sub 5 soon. You watch.
Yeah, all right, let's go. Show me how to do it. Yeah, let's
So I'm doing it first.
What can he help us make it to the top?
That's our goal for today. Just make it to the top.
You're gonna go here.
Wait till you see how far we made it up after a little coaching session from Zach.
Is watching this thinking, why is it so hard? This wall.
I will admit it's a little more intimidating when you're up here.
Wall.
It goes on the first.
Like we do some of the other colorful.
So you got to get your feet on the things.
Clearly, I know.
Let's go. Come on.
So hard. But
Come
those
on,
other
let's go.
walls.
Let's go. You got this. Come on.
That's how you do it.
Nice job. Yeah, come on.
This is different.
He's still under a minute.
That's good, right?
Yeah. I would not condone doing
that
that in
wall
a comp.
is just
But look, you look cool.
He did, yeah.
Here we go.
that wall is. Yeah.
Do I do?
The things are far apart.
Real far.
They're not easy to grab onto.
Get to the top.
Straight up and down.
What do I do?
It's harder than normal.
How was that?
Yeah.
Get my foot up higher.
Good.
He doesn't care about the hug. I care about the hug.
The other ones, I guess.
You have to climb
Okay, so we
up
didn't
it.
quite make
Yeah.
it. Clearly, Zach is a man among boys, but he's earned it.
And it's not like you get to come in and
God, that was
do your fastest run every single day.
'Cause
There's a lot of
3,
grind
2,
that goes into
1,
it.
Go.
How often do you train?
4 days a week right now. 4 days a week.
And how many hours a day?
About 3 to 4.
That level of commitment is both wild and necessary in a sport where failure is just a part of the game.
I feel like climbing is like 90% failure.
And it's what you do with that failure that matters. Will it be an ending? A beginning?
It could open new doors for them for sure. Like maybe you failed in one aspect, but that kind of leads you on a different path.
Or maybe a midpoint?
Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
So we parted ways this day without making it to the top of the wall, but plans to come back to try again. During that time, I decided to come into Planet Rock for some one-on-one training with Coach Becca in an attempt to hone my skills and gauge the progress of a civilian. I also didn't want Derek to know.
3.
So here's the big reveal.
We're doing this a couple more times to see if we've improved.
Okay, so.
Is that right? Because we're just gonna see if time has helped us slow down. 3, 2, 1, go.
This is stance of an athlete.
Crap, that is pretty good actually. Look at him go. He's halfway up.
Following the beta, baby.
Alan, this is incredible. Don't stop. Keep going. You got it.
Look at this guy.
He did it.
There for
Holy
me,
crap, he
cheering
did
me
it.
on.
Way to go,
Genuinely
buddy.
happy for
Good
me.
job.
And
that. Get yourself a friend. I'm real tired. Have you been secretly coming here without me to train?
The moment, right?
Because this is really good.
Yeah, thanks,
Watch
man.
my face.
Wait, has he been secretly coming here to train?
Yeah.
A member of the gym?
He's very
Join
dramatic.
the freaking gym.
And Zach still would have made it up and down about 3 times before I hit the top. The gulf between the best and the rest is vast.
Okay, he's got all of them.
And what is rock climbing if not some success followed by failure, and also some failure followed by success?
out of your leg.
The Weatherboys, Fox 2 News.
Fantastic.
So, again,
Well
Matt Phillips,
Yep.
shooter, editor extraordinaire. We had a lot of Tom Carr came out and shot.
Yeah.
James Jackson shot some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Timothy at the end.
And it was Dylan's idea.
Oh, again, we get yes.
Producer
yes.
Dylan. He's the one. Yeah, he's the one who brought it to us.
So
Great.
you joined the rock climbing gym,
I'm a member of Planet Rock, Madison Heights.
and you go how many times a week?
Well, as of late, I've been slowing down because I went. You know me. I get obsessed. I go hard.
Yeah.
I did not rest. So my arm is messed up, like my elbow. Like, you know, like,
Right here?
get out of here.
That hurts,
Like
huh?
my, when I open doors,
Really? Still
it
hurts?
hurts. Yeah.
Really?
So that's not rock climbing. That's the way that I did it.
Well, and it does. I mean, people who so there's probably a lot of people that have done like some rock climbing at their local gym,
Sure.
where you're in a harness and somebody's pulling you on the rope. Like
Yeah,
that's a
yeah,
type,
yeah.
right? That's
For sure. Yeah, yeah.
what's it called? That's got a name, right? Harness? I don't remember.
Top wall, top rope, maybe?
Yeah.
Top rope climbing?
There's something about that thing that's just completely different I mean, you're sprinting, like he said, it's 100% power from 100% of the time. You're just sprinting from the bottom to the top. You're jumping. You're like your feet, your toes are like jamming into the wall. Like you're banging elbows. Like there's just it's hard on the fingertips. It's just it's different.
The irony is that like you see Zach do it and it looks like he's expending no energy.
Oh.
And you see us do it. Well, I guess it also looks like we're expending no energy. But I can assure you, we thought we were sprinting. Like, that was really, really hard.
You'll see the amount of sweat on some of our faces.
Hard.
But speaking of so in that sport, right away, first time I did it, my fingertips were killing me.
For sure.
And Zach said this, which I found to be, and you got to listen very closely.
Very closely.
Crying on the floor. But that's what it is. Or I'll have to be like super gluing my fingernails shut.
No.
Because
What happened?
my fingers will the nail will split from the actual finger.
Yep.
And so it's bleeding and hurts like crazy. So
I left my nails slightly longer for this.
Yeah, that's smart.
Here I am thinking I'm smart. This was before we gave it a shot. But if you heard what he said sometimes I have to super glue my nails in the middle of the competition because they split and break.
Yeah, because when you're grabbing, I mean, your fingers hit the wall.
Yeah, it hurts, man.
For sure.
Like my fingertips hurt for several days.
It's hard to to unclip the ballet, what's it called?
Yeah, the what's it called?
Harbinger? The Harbinger.
The
go back.
Carabiner.
Yeah.
I was
it's hard
close.
To unclip that. Yeah.
The carabiner.
It's a tricky situation.
Yeah, and so we got to do a battery
A little
check.
battery check with Kathy.
All right.
I got him.
All right, you got it?
Yeah.
There you go. There's that one.
Thank you, Kathy.
All right, so so that just goes to show the level of insaneness that Zach has.
Yes.
But there's also something interesting about Zach is his attire. Like so first off, the fashion of these Weatherboys segments has become a real part of the segment, right?
Oh, didn't mean it to be, but it is.
Okay, so we did you see us wearing these shirts?
I haven't been wearing my
Put the old headband on.
What an idiot.
All right, come on.
Okay. So many people have said, what does beef fry? What's beef fry mean?
Best friends.
Well, yeah.
I know we got to go the other way.
Other way.
So there.
Look at these. Isn't
that cute?
Isn't that? That's fantastic. I saw just the other day, there was a third grade girl at my daughter's school who had one of those best friend necklaces. Yeah. So
we should get some of those.
Yeah, we should.
So the
Can you
fashion.
not crumble it up like that? You scoundrel.
Sorry.
You fold the shirt.
Just a real slob. Zach's fashion is like a part of his identity in the climbing world, which I thought was... So two things in this next clip I want to show. When we got there, Zach was wearing what he claimed to be his signature outfit.
Yes.
And he said, I've come to be known for this.
Pajama pants, yeah.
Pajama pants.
Oh, I just gave it away.
Yeah, you sure did.
What?
And then listen, there's something that happens at the end that I want you to see and I want the audience to see, which I think is really neat.
Well, you want me to spoil that too?
Yeah.
A rainbow unicorn shows up.
So here's, look at his warm-up. So first off, pajama pants, that's his signature thing. Right?
That's what we were trying to do.
Right. But watch what he does right here. I think it's fascinating. He's visualizing his run, which a lot of premier athletes, and he's a premier Olympic hopeful
That's
athlete.
what we did. That's what us premier athletes were doing.
That's what all of
us premier
athletes.
Yeah.
But how he's kind of visualizing his run.
Yeah. What was it? Do that again.
So he's like.
Yeah, that was it.
For me, that's grocery shopping. As I'm picking.
That's a very tall.
Very tall. Talked about fatigue.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Because 100% power, 100% of the time, Zach gets tired, and
So at Planet Rock in Madison Heights with Olympic hopeful Zach Hammer is going to climb to the top of this wall in a matter of seconds.
Oh no. I'm so sorry. I'm tired.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay, buddy. That's okay. That was we were trying to tape the little tease part that leads into the piece.
Yes.
And we made this poor guy do this 5 times in a row.
At least, because for us, we're just standing there. And
So at Planet Rock in Madison Heights with Olympic hopeful Zach Hammer is going to climb to the top of this wall in a matter of seconds.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry. I'm tired. Sorry. That's okay, buddy.
That was still farther than us.
Yeah. Oh God, definitely farther than me. So he says this was a fascinating thing. The perfect mid-session snack with these little
mid-session snack. Because it's just pure simple carbs. So it's just basically a boost of energy.
We give that to our kids. To boost of energy.
Yeah.
We give that to our children all the time. This is a terrible idea. Really good.
Apple cinnamon, pretty tasty.
Actually, what? Yeah, and I'm the one climbing. You shouldn't be drinking any of that.
What do you mean?
You have 2 sips of it.
Oh, perfect.
I had to catch it out of your mouth.
Like a child.
Gross.
But he said pure simple sugar, he said, or pure simple
pure
carbs?
simple, pure simple.
Pure simple.
Pure simple.
That's all it was.
It's just pure simple.
He was like, it's pure simple,
Pure
and,
simple.
and then off you go. I did think about that later, though, because I was like, he's like, it's the perfect thing to get your energy back up.
Yes.
And I was like, wait a minute. These are things that I, like, bring with me for my children.
Yes.
So they don't get crabby.
Yeah.
But, like, all it does is give them pure energy. Like, I'm not always looking for that either.
No, but it's, it's applesauce.
Zach, here's this one.
Mine is childlike to your world championship run.
Yeah, basically.
Very good. And I get to go a fifth of the way you do, but that's fine.
Oh, yeah, we were doing a competition.
You were doing a competition with Zach.
Yeah, so remember this? We set it up. We said, I get to go. So, by the way, the side I'm on
Okay.
is your side. His side is the hard
ready?
side.
I'm ready if you're ready.
He's got to go all the way to the top.
Okay.
I have to go
Future Olympian.
half the way up. And we're going to see, I get half the way up.
Thanks, buddy.
Side
Let's go.
in the amount of
I'm feeling
time.
great. It's going to be easy. Okay.
So, I firmly believed I was going to win this one.
No, you did not.
Ready?
Because
Step.
I only had to go half the way up.
Dude, you couldn't get up a quarter of the way in 17 minutes. And he even had a big stop.
Is he done already? He's done already? I didn't even get off the ground. Did you make it? No, I didn't even get off the ground. Oh, dang, okay. You want to try one more time?
That was the perfect
That's it.
metaphor for the day.
That's it.
Like that, I mean, I took one move, I fall, I get back up, he's done.
And when you fall, that thing takes you away. That auto belay just swoops you.
It sure does.
Makes you look like
I struggled a lot.
So we're all on board with the plan?
Yeah, let's do it.
So put my foot on here.
You know what you did? You persevered.
That's
You
true.
persevered.
And you guys were super supportive.
Come on, Derek!
He did it! Look at that. Hold on. Oh, no, you're making fun of me.
I was doing it.
Yeah, no support.
But I didn't shift to support. It was so hard to grab. Well, and yeah, those little...
How do you get the first one?
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Get the first one.
Tell me for real. Are you punking me? Like, is this real or is this fake?
Yeah, this is real,
Is
this
this
is real.
all set up just for me to do that one thing? Because it sure looks like.
Funny how I felt like there was some trickery being played, and then later on, there was legit trickery being played.
Oh, that's so good.
So we met mom and dad. So the whole family's super cool. He's got older brother. He's middle child. Younger sister. Is that right? Or is he the youngest? I don't know the order.
Oh, good question. His brother's older. I think his sister's the middle. I think Zach's the youngest.
Okay. And then mom and dad, all of them climbers.
Yeah.
All of them world climbers.
Yeah, I don't think Dad made that. I don't think.
Dad's impressive in his own right.
Oh, very impressive. Yes.
Yeah, it's a super cool family, and we had a nice long chat with mom and dad. We weren't able to show all of it in the piece, but here's just some extra stuff that I just thought was pretty cool.
And what a cool dynamic. I mean, when you have kids, like your kids, I don't know, by the time they're what, 6, 7, 8 years old, you're uncool mom and dad. You guys have found a way to stay together. You guys, how neat is that? You guys not only spend so much time here, but you were telling me about some of your climbing experiences out on mountains.
Well, we think we're cool. That doesn't mean
I
think
they're cool too. I think they're cool.
But at least they have to be around you still.
No, we've had great experience. I think climbing was started here at Planet Rock, has kept our family engaged together for now 15 years around the world, because the kids' climbing competitions have taken us to amazing climbing places, from Australia to Brazil to throughout Europe to China. And that's been the coolest experience, to have that kind of time with your kids in an event, in a cooperative sport like climbing.
Has it made you think about, like, your kids, your family, like trying to do something?
My daughter is a member of the gym.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, she's a member of the gym. I don't know if we'll keep it going through the summer. It'll probably be like a winter thing for us.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll go to Argentina. But absolutely, 100%, man. I go there with her. It's one of our bonding things for the day. And I belay her, and then, like, she's up there. She has to listen to me.
You don't need to go in the summer because you just go to the UP, just climb rocks up there.
Climb the rocks up there. We'll be good.
It's a very neat. I remember at one point, like I think it was a coworker said, you gotta like get a place up north because you have to drive to it. Yes. And when you drive to it, you're stuck in the car for hours with your kids, and like they can't get out, and they're forced to talk to you. And I feel like that's a similar thing. Where like, hey, we all do this together. We're all driving to the gym to the rock to Planet Rock together. And we're just going to be there together for hours and hours and hours. What a way to build a family. I love it.
And yes. And you know what? They talked about a lot, too. I talked to the mom and dad about this, about meeting your kids where they are. Mom and dad were gymnasts, and I believe they were both college-level gymnasts. And so, like, rock climbing for them wasn't natural. I mean, obviously they were athletic, but their kids gravitated to rock climbing, so then they learned. Like, Mom became a world-class climber after.
No way.
I think it was after the oldest kid. So, like, you're right that you have to get them all together, but find what they like and then do that as well.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, it was a fantastic dynamic over there. That family's great.
As is, of course, the case when we're doing these stories, through the course of them, we like to mess with each other. And we had, for rock climbing, which I actually don't think this was shown in the piece, the bag of powder.
Oh, no,
like
it was not. The
what
chalk.
is it? The chalk.
Yeah,
chalk.
yeah.
So the chalk for your hands, so you don't want them sweaty, you want them dry,
For sure.
so you can grab stuff better. And I took it as
He's trying again?
No, I just got to get something
you.
out of my
I
hands.
feel like I need a break if I have any chance of trying it.
Yes.
It's like I feel like I'm gonna vomit. What a workout.
Yeah.
Full body, right?
What a
Full
It's
body.
hard. It's full body.
Dude.
Yeah. And you fell in the hardest move of the route. It's the biggest one. Yeah, and it's right here actually. This is the top section. You were on that one in the foot chip.
I'm like,
It was crazy. And trying to go to that. It's a pretty big move.
Now that left one is a deep.
so proud.
Got him.
Just so
It was beautiful penmanship.
this clip cracked me up.
Great.
And so we just went
Okay.
Like that. And then around like that. So that's my first move. Sure. That's how we're going to do it.
Okay, I've noticed a trend where
I fall.
yeah, you get up a little bit and then you come down.
Yeah, that's falling.
So you don't want to do that generally?
Generally.
I wouldn't say that's advised. Yeah.
Okay, so this time we'll try a different tactic. We'll see how the results
You want to do that generally? On occasion, I guess you can, but generally speaking.
I've noticed a trend where I fall. Yeah, you go up a little bit and then you come back down. Yeah, that's falling, Alan. Thanks for the insight there. That was the speed climbing wall was just a portion of Planet Rock.
Very small, a very niche portion of rock climbing, by the way.
Yeah, and like of the entire building, like
Yeah.
5% of the building, like 95% of the building is other stuff.
I should have said this yesterday. You're not allowed to go on that speed wall. If you become a member of that gym, that's for the speed the speed climbing team only.
Yeah. So the backside, it's a huge place. I mean,
Massive.
it's a gigantic
It's a whole
place.
universe.
They've also got a little niche place. I don't know if you saw the after party that we posted a week or so ago, where we gave a little teaser to this story, but we talked to somebody who does pole climbing, like
ice climbing.
Ice climbing, but in this case they have
Telephone poles.
telephone poles. Right. Thank you. Another
Pole
part of the
climbing made
gym.
me think of something else.
That's why I was trying to. I was
This is-
trying to pull
we were
myself
not-
out.
yeah,
I was
where-
like, crap.
where did you go
All
last
right,
night?
We got to wrap this up. I've only got a few more minutes to show all these other clips. Okay, so this is the area that they call bouldering, and I just like watch. This is how you're supposed to do it. Like watch Zach. Like this is one of the most insane. Like just like look at that. It's insane.
So graceful.
And if you think, well, that I could probably do that.
For sure, anybody could do that.
Well, here's
You could do that. I can see you doing that.
Okay, here's us doing it.
Are you going first? Yeah, I'm going first.
Go for it. Derek first.
All right.
That's Ashley, by the way.
As we always say, Derek first. Can I touch the other colors or not?
Becca's the head climbing coach. Ashley is the GM.
Cheating. Okay, good.
So here's
I'm very good at this.
Like this is this was important for me to show that I have some success climbing these things.
Am I too high?
This was funny.
What do I do now?
Okay, just go. And I was where's the harness? Oh, this part might have a
Yeah.
Okay, you just climb.
And you are still pretty high up
Do I just
What do
go
I
to
do when I
the?
get
What
to
do
the
I? Do I just go to the top? Shouldn't have looked down. That's a big
Oh, you wanna
mistake.
tell the story about those fans?
No,
You
I
know?
can't.
Climbing back
No,
down feels like a bad option.
It's a good story.
I'm gonna keep
happy
climbing
to share
up.
it with most people, but.
Is that okay with you guys?
All right. All right, so I made it to the top. That's obviously the easier.
Great.
So the green path was one of the easiest paths. Then we
You made it to the
tried.
top. You didn't
Yeah.
even try.
And what is rock climbing if not some success followed by failure, and also some
Followed
failure
by a
followed by
bone sticking
success?
out of your leg.
Well, we're going to hope to avoid the old compound fracture. Weatherboys do back down at some point.
Stop saying that. Weatherboys
Compound
don't
fracture
back
might
down.
be.
I don't want a compound fracture.
Why was
Then don't get one.
All
You
right.
have to back down.
So here's the bouldering that we tried to do what he tried to do. Both of us. Didn't give up.
No, you didn't.
Didn't give up.
You did great.
So many more
Thank
clips.
you.
We got like 5 more minutes.
Where's the other blue one?
All right, watch this. I actually look very cool right here.
Very cool. Look at you.
Look at that. Oh, yeah. There you go.
This one requires
Here's
core
Alan.
strength because you
This
cut
is
your
very
feet,
difficult.
then you have to get your feet back up. So
Alan.
you have to kind of do a
Those
crunch.
tiny little
Back
chips.
up.
And that's going to be trouble for him. This guy has very few muscles.
Now watch you go.
A lot of body fat, very little muscle mass.
Talking about you here, for sure.
She's so short too.
You okay? Because I got a feeling.
Nice padded floor.
Look, I'll show this part over and over and over again because I feel like my
Very
muscles
MacGyver.
look pretty
Yeah,
good.
You did great. Are you kidding me?
Like look at that.
Look at you.
A little harder. A little harder. Try to give it a little pep talk.
They always say this sport is all about vulnerability. But if you put your mind to it and you put those weak biceps to it, you might be able to. Weatherboys don't
It was
back
funny.
down.
No, but it wasn't.
Should have said that.
Why was I talking? Oh, you had the microphone. I was like, my
Yes.
mouth is moving.
Be able to. Weatherboys don't back down.
There it is. There it is.
Should have said that.
Right.
Oh, that is good. Here's it's exhausting, and here's
I've learned multiple things. One,
Look at the sweat.
not good at climbing. Two, being an Olympic athlete is on a whole nother level. Not even close to it. Three, Alan is pretty impressive at times when he wants to be. And four, I look like an idiot a lot.
Those are my 4 takeaways. And also look at the sweat on my forehead, because golly.
And the helmets too, by the way, which you don't wear when
No.
you rock climb in an indoor gym.
And somebody on Facebook mentioned that. They were like,
You don't do that.
yeah, what a bunch of I think they said girly men,
yeah.
which I didn't love, by the way.
I have a headband on. That's fine.
But we
It's an
had
accurate
it
statement.
had the first off, it's kind of funny. Second off, it had the camera on it. We needed the camera. What are you just going to duct tape it to our hair?
Yeah, we would have wore the helmets either way, just for fun.
All right, so
You let it go? We have to end this?
No. We have 2 minutes left, and I have another clip.
That's a
here.
hard one.
Best friends, let's go.
Come on.
Come on, you got it.
All right, this is where I leave you, friend.
I love you, Derek.
I love you too, man. I believe in you.
See you on the other side if I make it.
Weatherboys don't back down.
If I don't make it, tell my mom I love her.
Okay.
You got it, come on.
But I think you'll be fine. You have that helmet.
I don't know.
You got it, come on. Derek, you can keep going, come on.
No, I'm good.
Let's go, Alan, come on. Oh. You got it, come on. The definition in his calves, he's so strong, he's got this.
Zach's starting to get pretty cocky
Zach.
there. You gotta love it.
That's fantastic. Those people are incredible.
So-
So grateful that they let us into their lives, into their gym.
Yeah, like 6 or 7 times. How many times did you go back?
All
to
the time.
practice?
All the time. Like 3 times a week. I went all the time.
But how many times did you have I saw 3 different outfit changes. So you had a cameraman come with you 3
Yeah,
times?
I think James was there 3 times, maybe 4. But I went like so many times. And Becca was there with me 3 times. Eventually, I'm like, okay, Becca, you can be done.
So they let you go on that wall even though the other people can't go? Oh, because they knew what you were doing.
Yeah, because I said for the story, I'm trying to do this.
I
And
did it in 14 seconds
Yeah.
when I was there.
Yeah.
And boy, did that... Gosh, did you trick me.
One of first of all, Planet Rock, we should have a whole hour documentary on that. They made all those walls. A lot of these gyms, climbing gyms, have custom made walls. This is like made by everybody in there. One of the first times I was there, one of the guys who was working, he just walks over to me after a while. I barely knew him. Real nice guy. He walks up to me. He unclips. He goes, "Sit down and take a rest." I was like, okay.
Hands you an applesauce.
Yeah.
Have a snack,
Take a
buddy.
rest.
You're gonna need a break.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of really great stories coming up too.
So good.
It's funny because we've already taped one that we're really excited about, But now a few more have fallen into our lap, and we're going to do those.
Yes,
I think we
are.
might squeeze those ahead of it. So I'm going to show them a teaser of
Please
the one
do.
that we've already done.
Please do. Please do. Please do.
But just know that this one might take a second for this one to actually hit the air.
Probably.
But this Weatherboys segment will be hitting the air soon enough. Take a look.
This one was mine.
Coming for you, Brock. I think I intimidated him.
Yep. I think he's scared of you. Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah. Okay, so agility. All right, let's talk to agility.
Oh yeah, they're scared. They're talking about it. Oh yeah, look at that.
So we hit the ice with some really good younger hockey players, but
Triple
boy,
A,
are they good. And I'll leave it with this. I had a bruise on my body about this big. Did I even tell you that?
No.
Oh, I got out of the shower one time and my wife was like,
What happened in the shower?
"What is that?" And I was like, "That was from the hockey Weatherboys shoot because Alan made it so we couldn't back down."
What happened? Where on your body?
Well, it was on my leg, but it was close. It was
close to your crotch.
It was a
crotch bruise.
Let's call it
crotch cap.
Let's call it a upper thigh bruise.
This is from the crotch cap.
Yeah.
From the which you'll understand
when the story airs.
When the story airs. And I don't know if we're allowed to do deep teases or not, but I'm going to do deep tease. Can we do this? Can you guys see this?
Oh yeah.
You guys can't see that.
It's
very
hard.
well.
The camera's not focusing.
That's a Speedo that might have to be used for a future story for this guy.
Yeah, we got to wrap this up. So
You sure?
A lot coming down from the Weatherboys. Hopefully you enjoyed those extra clips, the bonus content, the outtakes, and of course our running commentary, which we find to be hilarious. Hopefully you do too.
Yeah. Enjoy the party.
Bye everybody.
Goodbye.